What's up, my favorite people? What's up, Michigan? Threw me off. Wasn't playing my music. Threw me off. Quick show before Robert comes on. Let's see. Yeah. Why? There we go. All right. Hey. Let me send you the code real quick, you homeboy. Coming on, we're going to set up I want to set up a, brain fart. Put on my community page, I like to set up get a basic list of things everyone needs, right? In case something happens, food, water, shelter, medicine, toiletries, stuff like that. So I'm gonna probably get Diamond and Craig on, Monty, and we'll start out with those guys, and then we'll put the codes in. If anybody wants to get a list together, and we can kind of get a generic list, and you can kind of modify it for yourself, right? So a lot of things will be basic, but then depending on where you live, like if you're in the South, Florida, Louisiana, you probably won't need heat, so you won't need a heat source. So that's the type of things I want to talk about next time I come on. So I figured I'd come on real quick and kind of set this up. So let me put the codes in for Craig and all that. Well, I'll just put the codes in for everybody. I ain't gonna be on here long. Well, Robert's coming on at 4. We'll just kind of get a game plan on what's going to go on. I think this is pretty important. I'm not fully prepared yet, and I kind of want to get that way. So, and we can all help each other, right? I'm not good at, or I haven't really gardened ever in my life. I haven't had any animals in my life. So I think we can all help each other. And that's what we're here for, right? So, and then I got some other stuff I was bored last night we can talk about. But yeah, I just want to get a few things I wrote down, right? Basic needs. So we can break this down into a bunch of different parts, like food and water. So we can get a list of food. Water is pretty simple, but like I got 8-9 cases of water. Well, that's fine, but what happens if it runs out? Can you dig like a shallow well on your, it's pretty easy to dig a well if your water table is kind of high. Maybe $100, you could probably dig like a handmade well or a hand-driven well. Just a manually old school pump like when we were kids. And then it's good well water because the ground filters it. That's an idea. Or you could go to a lake or something, but you got to have a way to filter the water. So yeah, that's all. And then you're gonna have to have shelter, of course, protection. Depends where you live. You have to have heat or air. You got to think if they shut down your electricity and your gas, then how are you gonna heat yourself? Probably gonna need a wood stove. Pellet stove I don't think will work. So just a lot of things that we're never really going to think about, and you never really think about, like when Craig was in his when he went through the hurricane, there's a few things I don't think he thought about, and you probably are not going to until you actually go through them. So you just want to be as prepared as possible. I want to be, because if you're prepared as possible, it's really not that big of a deal. What happens is, I realize in my life when I'm not prepared and something happens, everyone around me freaks out. Especially if I freak out, everyone around me freaks out. So it's better just to be prepared. It takes kind of less of that freaking out. Like, hey, all right, I don't have to go to the store. I don't have to be around all these crazy people freaking out, right? If something happens, you probably only got a day or two before the stores are empty. So and they're already kind of empty anyway. So we can talk about medicine and toiletries, right? Those are important. I'm not on medication, but still, if I get sick, what am I going to do? there's a whole ton of stuff we can talk about. And I think what I want to do is I want to talk about this until everyone gets just a basic kind of a thing built up, you know? So Craig, what were some of the things that you didn't realize, you know, when you went through your hurricane? I know you've been through quite a few, but
well, that ain't bad because you eventually the stuff's going to show back up.
Yeah.
With this, we don't know what's going on. I'm going to start stockpiling coffee.
Yeah.
Because I really can't do without, like, if there's, all right. So Jeff, when you ain't got no power, you're sitting around, there's not, you know, a cup of coffee is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
It really makes you feel better. Jeff, another bad habit. Shit's going to be going bad, Jeff. My nerves are going to be shot. I have been stockpiling tobacco. The crappy jailhouse tobacco, Jeff. You know, this ain't the good stuff. We're not going to be able to settle for that.
All right.
So I got that just in case, you know, hey, you might want to smoke. I know it's the worst habit in there, but when the world's gone to shit, are you really worried about that right now?
Yeah. You know, I was thinking about this last night at work, and I'm thinking, man, there's just so much you can be prepared. And I don't think everyone will be, or even the best preppers will be 100%, you know, ready to go. But if you're somewhat prepared, it just takes the shock off. It takes the worry. You're like, hey, you know, I could eat for a month, whatever. You know,
a little prep, because you don't want to go ridiculous. Like what I tell you, Jeff, I don't like storing gasoline for a long time.
Yeah.
Because people were like, after they heard, they're like, oh, you got to go sit in line for gas. Well, yeah, you don't want to keep that shit laying around.
Yeah.
Especially if a tree falls through your house, you know.
Yeah.
You could lose your prep.
Yeah.
Then what do you do?
That's a whole nother, right? That's a whole nother thing, Craig. Like I got the house I'm gonna get, hopefully it's got like a little cellar. So I'd put all my stuff in there, right?
Say
You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, right? That's a whole nother show.
Yes.
You know? How you doing, Diamond and Monty?
Hey, Monty and Diamond.
Hello.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Jeff, I could have the coof right now. I don't know what this thing is.
Oh, you're good. You're good, yeah.
I
The
know.
booth?
Well,
Have
this
you been
morning,
boofing?
I've been, what do you call it? Nauseous. But I believe that's caused by the phlegm that has been constantly flowing into my stomach from my nose.
Actually, something's been going around. There's been quite a few people sick up here.
Freaking super cold.
Just a few day, you know, funk.
Yeah.
Nothing terrible, but
I
wife
haven't
had it.
You're right. I haven't had this shit in a long time. And
He
then
was
now,
throwing up and you know, dry heaving.
that's what
not
I had
good.
to dry, dude.
Yep.
That's the same thing I had.
Yeah.
Jeff,
Yeah, I don't know what it is, man.
I want to be your buddy. Tell Michelle we're sick buddies. Hey, buddies, sick buddies.
So for some reason, Craig, I don't really get sick, and I'm a sissy when I get sick, so I'm pretty happy I don't get sick.
Hold on,
I
let me
don't know
check
what
my
it is.
temperature. I got my thermometer right in here.
I'm gonna check it for you, Craig.
Hey,
But yeah, I'd
Diamond.
If you guys want to get something together, I'd like to do a show on this, and of course include chat.
Hey, Diamond.
Hey, Diamond.
Hey.
Hey, Diamond.
Hey,
You know, it's a better area. I feel like I'm spacey.
Robert.
Oh, we got to go to Roberts, don't we?
we're getting off at
Yeah.
3:59. Yeah,
I still got to go and try and help
No,
him
let's stay here.
do the share screen.
Yeah, no, we
I
want
ain't
to
gonna
try to
that
do the
Robert.
share screen
Well, he
thing.
does. Well, he does his first little opening thing, and then we can pop in.
Yeah, can't do that till Z-Man.
Now I got told the last time, why couldn't we have done this before the show or after the show? So I mean shit.
Look at this
That's
good looking
right.
fella.
And then
There he is.
and then
Is Mom here? Oh, I'm going to the beach.
I
Oh,
was.
yeah.
I came up to see if
Hi,
I
remote.
could make it 2 days in a row, Jeff.
Hey,
That's
remote.
fine.
No,
Hey,
I'm
Diamond.
not gonna do. I'm not doing anything to take you down today.
I was gonna
Diamond,
go edit it, but I don't know.
Show
how.
some SNL videos. That might help.
Yeah,
Just
you know
don't
what
talk
I
about
think?
the-
It was.
Black
It
cock.
was. It was. I think it was Brady and the
I gotta go
whitey
on that.
tighties. Yeah.
But yeah, you could say that. It's just you were using SNL stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
which is fair use and on YouTube. I still don't understand how that works.
Yeah, I know.
And we already know it's under NBC Universal. I mean,
And Jeff had been talking for a couple of days about CAULK. So that's what inspired me to play that video, because that was all about that.
Yeah.
You know, and how people could misconstrue the word, right?
even
We
if it's
lost some people. Yeah, go ahead, Monty.
even if it's a comedy or satire or any kind of anything like that, even if it's a funny little sketch, they don't want you sharing it with no one.
Right.
They don't have no sense of humor.
No, I didn't mention my sit. Why would I want to call up the hernia doctor and tell him what I'm feeling? That just don't make no sense.
How can you be bad when you're sitting on that beach, though, Craig?
I
Just
know,
saying.
it's really nice.
Uh,
It really did suck, though. I haven't been sick like that in a while.
So did you learn anything about hunting from that little friend of yours?
I was teaching the lesson, Diamond. That is my pet frog.
Oh,
And he's a good hunter, as you saw.
I did?
He's getting
Yeah.
he's a lanky guy. He needs to get a little more, mass built up, but he's grown fast.
Yeah.
We got them all over outside, Diamond. I should
I
start
thought-
selling. Anybody want to
Yeah.
buy some green tree frogs?
Oh, it wasn't I thought it was a gecko. No?
No, it was a frog. It was
Frog,
a
okay.
green tree frog.
And that's why you like frogs, right?
That's why I love them. I've always been a fascination of reptiles.
Because they say keck.
There is Robert. Robert Z-Man, you were live on the air on the Jeff Riddle Show.
I'm going on. I sent the link.
I don't know. I saw it. And
We'll be there,
Oh.
Robert.
we're going to be there. Jeff's just
Okay.
doing this little bull crap show
Just real quick. Yeah.
real quick, and then we're coming over to you, all of us.
Okay.
Yep.
Shall we go 15 minutes?
Hey, are you
or-
going to have room? Because we're bringing a party, dude. We're bringing a whole party.
Well, Jeff's getting on. He said getting off at 3:59.
She'll be okay. Don't worry. All right. Love you. We'll see you soon. Okay, buddy. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Robert Z-Man. He'll be coming on shortly.
Did he sound a little verklempt in his throat there? Or is it just the connection?
It might have just been the connection. He always sounds like that when he
He
calls.
sounded stressed.
Oh, yeah. He's always stressed right before the. Yep.
That'll get better.
I know. He said Tracy was upset. I don't know about what.
That would
Oh, she
stress him
probably
out
called
even
and told him I
more.
was on. That's probably
Oh,
what
no,
happened.
no. She was upset with him or something. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, who knows? Who cares? I don't care.
I know. I can't deal with that crap. We need to be strong, people. We need to be strong. Did we just lose Monty?
Monty's gone.
Was he ever here? Chicky McBad Jeffrey.
Harvest Mary Moon says the most she's gonna miss is all of us. Not me, but all of us. Which is, I'm out. If everything goes down, internet goes down. Of course, we're gonna all be thinking about each other. But what about
How
the
can we-
stories when we all come back and how we,
Yes.
Made it
How
through.
can we
you know?
communicate during this?
We lift each other up in prayer if that happens.
Yeah.
That's another thing we need to try to figure out is getting in touch with everybody.
Exactly.
Not that it's that big of a deal, because you need to really focus on staying alive.
Oh, no. This is going to help. It's a big deal. I needed it. When you're going through, it was great to get on and get with y'all because I had nothing, you're stuck. That's
my
the first
God.
thing.
Wow.
That's one of my preps. It's first chicken's going to die. That's what So anyway, Jeff, maybe we could do old fashioned party line. Get about 9 or 10 of us on the phone and we could just do like that.
Yeah.
We're going to have to go old school with our technology. Maybe hand radios. We can do a ham radio show, Jeff. Jeff
Yeah.
Riddle 2, pirate ham, right there.
What's the distance on a remote?
Dude, if you get on a hilltop, you could signal all the way across the friggin' country.
And if you have a repeater,
A repeater. But you can bounce off of somebody else's repeater, Jeff.
yep.
Like a
And
daisy
Jeff-
chain?
They don't mind if you use their repeater.
What if you don't have a repeater if you
You're
don't
gonna
have
need
a
a Peter.
repeater.
You're gonna
You're
get a
gonna need
repeater.
a Peter first, and then you get a repeater after
Hey,
you're
someone
done.
put in my backup channel.
Oh, there
Jeff,
we
what-
go.
What
Talking
color
about
is
Flock and Peters now.
what color is the repeater, Jeff?
It's The black's the bigger one, Craig.
The black is a big one, but that one's the one that's going to get you taken down, Jeff. Oh, by the way, you're wearing your shirt.
Yeah.
That's pictures of Jeff getting the vaccine, y'all.
And they're all blank. They're all blank.
There was no pictures, as you noticed.
Uh,
Yeah.
None involving rolls of toilet paper or anything. They were just all blank.
It's only 10 days, folks. It's only 10 days.
Oh, and you know what? We don't need toilet paper. You don't need toilet paper, folks. Wait, it's this one. Use this hand.
Oh,
Don't
gross.
use this hand.
Ah,
Hey, can somebody drop Z-Man's link for
Well, sure.
somebody wanted it in chat? About 4
Well,
minutes.
here it is. I got the exact show you
And
can go
this
to.
one.
Excuse me, Jeff. Sorry.
I don't know,
Anna
I
Marie-
guess- I guess
Anna Marie
we go on
Kimball
with
says,
Roberts.
sorry.
No, go ahead, my fault.
Anna Marie Kimball said, I don't have any farm critters yet. My yard is full of guinea hens this morning. I have no idea who they belong to. Well, hang on to those puppies,
Feed 'em.
just saying.
They're going to be loud.
Start
Anna Marie,
feeding 'em.
kill them now. They're going to keep you up all time. Wait till you hear those sons of guns. That's the
And they kill
loudest bird.
ticks. They kill ticks. They're
They
awesome
do
that way.
eat ticks, and they're
Yeah.
a good food source. He's right. They are delicious. This fast bird.
Yeah. See that we could talk about a ton of stuff. So we almost need a woman on here, Diamond, to keep us in line because we'll be all over the board. But like I said, I don't know if you guys heard me, but basic needs. We're gonna need food, water, shelter, protection, depending on where you're at, heat and air, medicine,
money.
even I don't think money's gonna be worth anything.
I was thinking
No.
coinage.
Well,
coin.
that's right, because that's right.
Here's
Because-
something you already got. Nickels. Think about how many nickels you have in your ashtrays laying about.
Yes.
Nickels.
I don't think that's the way to go. I think if you
I'm
give
just
me,
saying in a pinch.
all right, let's say all the stores are shut down. Right? There's no internet, there's no electricity, everything's shut down. You ain't getting no gas, you ain't getting no food, you ain't going to the stores because they're not gonna probably take cash and all that stuff. So you come up and give me $1,000 for a piece of bread. I don't want that $1,000. $1,000 no good to me. You got to give me food, something I can use, right? Food, ammo,
Yeah.
a chicken,
Oh,
something like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, I
Right?
got
Anything you
one.
can trade and barter, exactly.
Yep.
yeah.
The money,
Okay.
I got a little bit in safe. Well, that's fine. But like booze, drugs, medicine,
Yeah.
whatever, stuff like
Yeah.
that. So you
Yeah.
need to get more for like,
I got yep.
yep. Barter.
Amoxicillin. I got a little amoxicillin stockpile.
Ivermectin
Good to have. I
for
got
the
that.
COVID, you know. All right, we got
Jason,
1
you're
minute.
adorable. Jason, you're adorable.
Stay adorable, pony boy.
Stay adorable, pony boy.
All right. So did someone drop the link for Robert?
Yes, I did, Jeff. I can do it again too.
No, that's fine. But next time I come on, you guys kind of get an idea of what's going on. What types of food, what types of protection, what types of medicine, toiletries, some women are going to need quite a few things. First aid
Yes.
kit. I mean, it's endless.
Yeah.
So
So your next show, you want us to come up with like a list of things that we can think of that we
yeah,
might
and then,
need?
and then
Okay.
we'll talk about it, and
All right.
it's
No,
going to be
that's a good
different for
idea.
Craig and different for me. So
Yeah.
No,
Good
Jeff,
idea.
it's very similar for you and I, because you know what? The women complicated, Jeff. I don't want to say this, I didn't want to start it, but it'd be so much easier, Jeff, if we didn't have to deal with them. I mean, they're great now, but they're very needy. They need way more. Jeff, we can deal with shit way easier than the women can deal with. I'm sorry to say it. I don't know how else to say it. Don,
I hear you.
I'm sorry, Don. Look, one
on
more.
that, we're going to end it. Go